Today, we're diving into the hottest Korean beauty trends for 2023 and 2024. From cutting edge technology to some of the beauty secrets that we've got that will be on your bathroom shelf next year. Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning visitor, I want to thank you. We have got 4,982 subscribers at this point, and it is all down to you guys, so thank you. We are so close to 5,000. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's topic is going to be Korean beauty trends. Korean beauty is a favourite of mine. I have been looking at this since I started my journey back in February with the TW Real Ampule, and I have been loving my journey ever since. But today we are specifically looking at the trends, what the trends are for the remainder of this year and what they're likely to be next year. So let's start. What makes Korean beauty so very different from Western beauty? Well, when you look at the Korean products and when you look at the Korean men and women, I think the proof is there in the pudding. They do have exceptional skincare. Not just because they've got the glass and dewy skin, but the way they age, the way that you look at these people, the way they shop. Everything is so very different to here in the West. In fact, particularly in the sunscreen world, they are light years ahead of us here in the West and have made phenomenal changes into the beauty industry. One of the things that makes them even more attractive is the price point. When you look at their products, they can look a bit whimsical. I will add a few around me. The Tony Moly, for instance, they've got little cats on them and ears on their products. They look a little tacky, but that's not the case whatsoever. They are phenomenal products. I started my journey with Korean beauty in February and I haven't stopped researching them. These products have changed my skincare, have changed the way I look after my skin. My skin has never been so well hydrated and has never looked so good. And this is because of the changes I've made. Yes, I've included live ingredients, but most of all, the change has been to the hydration. Now I want to show you today the trends that are upcoming for the next year. Some of them will appear on your beauty shelf. I had hoped to have some of them here in front of me so that I could show you, but they were sent a long time ago from Korea and they still haven't arrived. When they do, we'll do a review and I'll show you. But in the meantime, let's talk about the trends. A lot of the information and the innovations that we're going to look at today have come from medical professionals. I will add where I managed to find this research and I will add it in the links below. If I have and add any products, I will also add those links below, and they may have affiliate links attached to them, which means if you click and buy, I will receive a teeny tiny commission, for which thank you. Trend number one, we're going to look at exosomes. These are tiny particles produced naturally by your skin cells, which of course as we age they will reduce. Now I know there are a lot of ceramide peptides that encourage and help the regrowth of your skin, but this is completely different. I want you to think laser resurfacing, microneedles. What happens is when your skin is upended, when your skin is, shall we say, damaged or irritated, your own natural body rushes in there to help repair it. And this is what the laser resurfacing, the microneedles, all of that sort of thing will do. And these exosomes will come in and repair the skin. Now, up until now, this was something that could only be achieved in office, if you're in America, or in the UK, we say in the salon, in the clinic, places like that. They would encourage the skin to make good all on its own. Now, What the Koreans are doing, and what the Koreans have been doing for the last few months, is to make something that you could add topically onto your skin. Currently, it isn't there on the shelf in Korea, but it will be very, very soon. Now, it isn't approved here in the UK or FDA approved in the United States, but this is something that will happen likely in the next year or two, and it will change a lot of things. Trend number 2, I just want to say I'm going to apologize in advance for some of the pronunciations. I'm not a biochemist. This is multilamellar emulsion. This mimics the skin's natural lipid barrier level. It locks in moisture for a much healthier complexion. So, for instance, people like me that suffer with eczema as a result of central heating, we've over exfoliated our skin, and that damages the natural barrier of our skin. It's so easy to do with so many of the products that we buy where they have potent ingredients, and that damages the barrier. So what they are introducing is a mimic, so that it will keep that barrier safe and sound on your skin. Now, the one that we're looking at, multilamellar emulsion, or MLE, I want you to imagine a second layer of skin. It's not thick, it doesn't look like Vaseline, but this is what they're hoping to achieve. And I have found a product, it's not sold here. MLE technology is all about long-lasting hydration. So not the hydration that we put on in the morning and then forget about it until the evening. No, this is long-lasting. This is hydration for your skin, which is for a period of time, will continue in the way that it did when we were children. A product called Auto Palm. I'll add it there. I was hoping to have it with me and we would have tried it, but this offers apparently a good and leading example of this very technology. We will trial this, but this I am certain will be on your shelf next year. Trend 3, the new and anti-inflammatory and antioxidant products for your skin. Now, I know that anti-inflammatory products are not a new trend. You may have seen, and first out of the gate is the black rice fermented toner. This, I believe, went viral on TikTok this year, and apparently it's marvelous for the skin. I don't get on with toners. They strip my skin and my skin feels tight, and up until now I have never used a toner. But this black rice toner, which is step 3 in the 10-step regime, is apparently a game changer. I have ordered Haruhara's black rice toner. Again, it hasn't arrived, but this is going to be a bit of a game changer. As I say, it's already gone viral on TikTok, which means that the rest of the world will follow in its footsteps fairly soon. But anything that helps the skin, anti-inflammatory, particularly if you suffer with the T-zone, oily skin, this will hopefully work a treat. And when it arrives, like the Autopalm and like several other products, I will let you know. I am looking forward to trialing a toner. In fact, coming up, we're going to do the whole 10-step regime, which will include the toner. Trend 4, UV sunscreen patches. I'm not going to put a bet on this one, but this is apparently a really new trend that has arrived in Korea and in Japan and is very, very popular, and that is additional UV patches. Already the Japanese and the Koreans have set a gold bar for sunscreen. I use this one. I can't even pronounce it because it's in Korean, but this is a 50 sunscreen. It's got centella in there. It is absolutely flipping fantastic. No white marks, nothing on there, and it is like a really hydrating moisturizer. This is the one that I'm currently using. I normally use the Ultra Sun, but this just is amazing. Gives really good moisture. Anyway, back to the trend, patches. When you're on the golf course, when you're on the beach, apparently this bit of the face is exposed to the sun. The skin is very thin there, and the sun cream for your face doesn't give the cover that it should. So they've invented these patches, and they're actually called golf patches. I'll add a few pictures there. I'm not going to be using that, and it's unlikely that many of you will, but this is going to be a trend. I want to say that the Korean sunscreen is like nothing else. So we have to learn a thing or two. Trend number 5, ampoules. Ampoules are not new, they're not trending. In fact, the ampoule that I was introduced to, as I mentioned previously, was TW bifida. So ampoules, but what are they? They're actually a real punch of hydration. They're concentrated punch of hydration into the skin, serum. But there have been new technologies within the ampoule business. Natural ingredients that were once hard to stabilize and to keep have now found a new life. For example, ginseng and berry, very potent ingredient, and salwasu have a new packaging, which is a twist packaging, which keeps it beautiful and fresh. So there you are, you put this product onto your skin and it is a real punch. So ampoules are here to stay. The full fur propolis. Again, I have sent for this to see what we think of it, to see if it makes a difference and if it's improved on the TW Isn't or the other ampoules that I've tried. Because without a doubt, this is the two things that have really lifted my skincare, the essence and the ampoules. When I say game changer, they really are. I will welcome anything that makes them even more efficient. So watch this space. Hopefully we'll do a review of those in the next month or two. Trend number 6. At-home skin devices. This is not something we're new to here in the West, or in fact in Korea. We've had LED masks, laser masks, all sorts of things that we can do to help our skin where we don't have to go to a salon. These are not new. Almost every expert asked can confirm the popularity of at-home devices and the diversity of skin conditions that it can treat, which is good for us. We just need more of them to address all the different skin types that we have, and in particular the one that helps with fine lines and wrinkles and helps to me to look younger longer. Not that I have a problem with aging, it's just that I would like to stay younger longer, less wrinkles, less lines, and I'm sure for many of you, you do too. High intensity ultrasound, or HIFU, is used to address the fine lines and wrinkles. And I've got to be honest, even though I love my LED mask, and the Omniflex LED mask is undoubtedly good, they do not come anywhere close to the in-salon or the in-office treatments. They are undeniably better and they make a difference. I have my hands done in my local salon. I've had the hyperpigmentation by the laser light technology. It is good. What I want to see is the at-home devices being more applicable for us to use and less mistakes made, because it is very, very easy to make mistakes and overuse and damage your skin. One of the things that we have really taken on board in the last 15 years, maybe 20 years, are injectables. And again, these can be pricey, they can be invasive. What would help is if we could have something mimic the collagen growth that was like an injectable, but is topical. Is that even possible? The latest collagen boosting treatment for your skin is PDRN, which is a DNA extracted from salmon roe. I am looking forward to trialing salmon roe on my face. It has not yet been approved in the UK or FDA approved in the United States, but we are expecting to see some inroads into that in the next year. There we are, the trends as I see them for 2023 or the remainder of, and 2024. My love for Korean beauty is just growing. I am really looking forward to what next year has to offer. And let's be honest, if a lot of the products that we're going to get on our bathroom shelf is topically applied to our skin, but it gives us that look, that younger look, that dewy skin, that glass skin that seems to be prevalent in South Korea, then I'm up for it. So we've looked at biochemistry, exosomes, MLE technology, additional at-home devices, and of course the ampoules, not forgetting the sunscreen as well. So we've had a look at these things that are likely to appear on our shelves in the West over the next year, maybe 18 months. You heard it here first. I have loved doing Korean products, and I'm not going to stop. We're going to continue the research, and hopefully over the next few weeks we will do the reviews of those products that I highlighted on this video. And if you liked this, and if you think there are any trends that are likely to hit our shelves, I would love to hear your comments. In fact, I love reading your comments anyway. And press the thumbs up. Subscribe. I am hoping that over the next few days we're going to hit that 5,000 subscriber button, which is phenomenal. I couldn't have imagined it a year ago. It is a huge compliment. So again, thank you. Ding the bell. Dinging the bell will alert you to content that we're uploading like this every single week. And in the meantime, if you've made it this far, I really want to thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, week, wherever you are in the world. And thank you. Central heating. I don't suffer with central heating. I suffer with eczema.